We're actually going to talk to the GM here a little bit about why they're actually able to stay open for another week in just a little bit. But it is chilly out here this morning, as Virginia mentioned, but we do have some much warmer weather headed our way just in time for Mother's Day weekend and all of the activities they're going to be having out here. I mean, it's going to be a perfect week to head up here. If you've never been, it's worth it. All right, so we have seen a little bit of rain, some drizzle, a few light showers here or there. We did have a few wet roads on our way in, but most of it is actually tapering off already. In fact, we have some blue skies already peeking through here in Carlsbad. That storm system is well up to the north of us, so it's really just kind of enhancing our marine layer this morning. Temperatures are on the chillier side compared to yesterday. Ramona and Alpine are in the 40s. We're in the 50s for the coast and valley areas. Meanwhile, in Julian, it is 35 degrees and we're freezing in Mount Laguna. And on the wind, it's feeling even colder. So the mountain and desert areas, we're still in that wind advisory. Julian right now seeing gusts up to about 24 miles per hour. Harrison Park, 47 mile per hour gusts right now, 45 out in some of our other mountain areas as well. So we do have that wind advisory until noon. Could see a few peak gusts up to 60 miles per hour, but I do think most areas will be in that 20 to 30 mile per hour range. So partial but uneven clearing of the marine layer today. Today's going to be the coolest day of the week with temperatures about 5 to 15 degrees below normal. But then by Mother's Day weekend, at least away from the coastline, temperatures are going to skyrocket 15 to 30 degrees warmer. And to keep our crazy weather that we've already seen this year going, we're going to get an early taste of monsoon season on Monday and Tuesday. So monsoon season typically starts in June. We're going to notice an influx of moisture and possibly those monsoon clouds over the mountain areas Monday and Tuesday. I'll talk about that in just a second, but let's look at the temperature warm up along our coast, because even though we're not going to see as big of a jump in temperatures, it's still going to be warmer this weekend, expecting mostly 70s this Mother's Day. For the inland neighborhoods, temperatures mostly in the mid 60s today. Tomorrow we rebound to the 70s. We'll start to see better and faster clearing of the marine layer each day into the weekend. Mid 70s on Friday, soaring into the 80s this weekend, and maybe even some mid 80s next week. For the mountain areas, cold and windy today in the 50s, 60s tomorrow, 70s on Friday, and near 80 on Saturday. And then Monday and Tuesday, we'll see those cumulus clouds building over the mountain areas. At this point, not likely to see shower and thunderstorm activity, but we'll see. It's not out of the question. And the desert area is certainly getting a lot hotter as we head into this weekend. 90s and triple digits.